welcome back to my channel. My name is Janelle Samora and this is Scent Talk from my closet, the fragrance closet. On this channel we go over all things fragrance, we cover niche perfume houses, we go over layering combos, we talk about dupes and clones of original fragrances, we highlight indie perfume brands on the channel, head-to-head wear tests, all things fragrance. So if that's something you're interested in, go ahead and continue watching. Consider hitting that subscription button and the bell so you can be notified to new videos, because you never know which fragrance house we're going to cover next. So we are on our third scent for the House of Sillage, and we're going through a discovery set, kind of getting a feel for the house, seeing what we like, what we don't, what we're going to be keeping an eye out for when those Black Friday sales start hitting. Okay, so what cupcakes are we going to be able to bring into the collection? For today's fragrance, I'm going to go ahead and review Whispers of Temptation. Now, all of their fragrances are extrait de parfums, so they're perfumes, and they run $360, most of them, for these cupcakes. And so that's what I'm saying, like, let's get ready for the Black Friday sales, because that is definitely out of my personal price range for a fragrance. But this particular house has sales all the time. They'll randomly put a couple of their scents on sale, or they'll have, you know, really good BOGO events and all kind of different sales go on here. So I would really be interested in checking these out during their coming up Black Friday sales. All right, so for this fragrance today, you guys, this is a heavy hitter. I only wore this fragrance a good 6 hours. I'm about to head in the shower. Yes, I am. Because let me tell you, this is a very, very strong, it's light and airy, don't get me wrong, but it is a strong smell of oud. It is a strong smell of leather. The suede that is in here gives me leather. So let's start off with the cupcake though. The craftsmanship to this cupcake, it is red enamel and gold plated in 18 karat yellow gold, created with red finished glass, made in France and hand polished. Whispers in the Garden floral pattern is on the cupcake itself, and it has over 100 brilliant Swarovski crystals hand placed on the cupcake. So that's the cupcake itself. Now, what do we have in these notes? Notice how I went crazy with this little sample here, yet I didn't spray a whole lot out of this one. In the top, we have black currant, plum nectar, and cardamom. In the mid, saffron flower, rose petals, night blooming jasmine. In the base, suede accord, oud vapor, and Australian sandalwood. Whew. So let me tell you, this one just pow in your face straight from the opening. I get a leather suede accord. I get a very, very heavy leather. Oh yeah, it is extremely reminiscent of MFK's Oud Silk Mood, not MFK's Oud Satin Mood that has the rose oud type in it. I don't get the rose petals in this particular fragrance. I do get a little bit of the saffron, and for a split second, I can smell the plum. So that was good. I was like, ooh, plum. I do smell the plum. This is still really strongly here. This has got some good longevity. It actually has great sillage as well. You can smell it. You can definitely smell it radiating off of you. It is past arm's length for sure. So man, this fragrance is good as far as the way that it's blended, and you know, the composition of it. I wouldn't say that it's got a whole lot of depth to it. It doesn't. It is what it is, but it's not as linear as I felt the Oud Silk Mood was by MFK. That one I felt was just like, you get that one note and you're done. And I was done. I could not with that fragrance. Now this one is definitely more tolerable for me, even though this is not a scent profile that I reach for. It was way more tolerable, and I was grateful for that. So if you don't prefer the usual sweet rose oud combo, then this is going to be perfect for you. If you are a fan of MFK's Oud Silk Mood, which is right here, then this is going to be perfect for you. I do feel this is extremely unisex. If you like Tom Ford's ombre leather, I believe it's called, you will like this. And yeah, it has a different component to it in this opening, which I felt was really different from the Silk Mood. It is heavy but feels a little light at the same time. However, it does have a really nice longevity. This one, like I said, it's not my cup of tea. I am bordering on a headache because I just cannot handle this scent profile. I don't know. I try and I try, but I just can't personally. So I am kind of borderline on a headache here. It's just something about, and here we have both oud and suede. So we have the leather and the oud component here. So we have both of those just, but again, this is really, really blended so beautifully. I can appreciate the artistry here, even though I don't appreciate the fragrance profile itself. Yeah, it's not got enough sweetness for my liking. There's nothing that takes the edge off of the leather oud smell. And yeah, and so for that reason I cannot. I will have to. It is Sunday, and in this house we are diehard cowboy fans. My mother is just waiting, you know, this has got to be our year. It is Sunday. I will be reaching for another cowboy shirt before the boys play. And yeah. Don't unsubscribe if you're not a Cowboys fan, please, because you're going to be seeing me wearing this pretty much every Sunday. Not this shirt, but you know, the cowboy attire all day long. We cannot not wear our cowboy attire on Sundays. But anyways, thank you guys so much for tuning into this review. I guess my biggest takeaway from this is that it was definitely more tolerable. If I would have worn this out of the house, you know, I think that I could have gone the entire day with it if I had no choice. But I am still worried that it might have given me a full-on headache. Yeah, because, yeah, no. It's just not my cup of tea, unfortunately. But that's okay. They cannot all be winners. And so, yeah, I would not like to bring this particular Whispers of Temptation into the collection. So we will continue exploring the House of Sillage. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, for listening to the reviews, for supporting the channel. And if you guys have a favorite House of Sillage, let me know. Maybe I can get a hold of some more samples of, you know, if you're familiar with the house, because I am not. I'm completely going into this blindly with the House of Sillage. I mean, every single fragrance we've wear tested so far, this is our third scent. I've not ever smelled before, so I'm excited still to continue. Thank you so much. I'll have a blessed rest of your day, and you stay safe.